Welcome to another KATcast. This week we're talking about, well, if our spouses were asked about us, what exactly would they say?
What wouldn't they say? That's what it comes down to. Now, remember, this is a limited time podcast, okay?
Right.
So we could be here for hours with this.
That is true.
Probably.
Yeah.
Aaron, you got anything in mind?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The husband calls me the dream killer.
What?
Yes.
I'm the dream killer.
The dream killer.
Yes.
First
So-
off, awesome name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll be driving along and he'll point out a house and he'll be like, oh, babe, look at that house. Wouldn't that be great? Well, then the analytical side of me kicks in and I get it from my dad where I start calculating, could we afford that?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know what? That's like crippling debt, man. I go, we got the house paid off. We don't, there's just the two of us and two dogs. We don't need all that space. Like, I'll tick off all the reasons why we don't need that. And he'll be like, gosh, I was just saying, wouldn't it be nice? You're such a dream killer.
But the grounded, practical side of her crushes his dreams to smithereens.
But that's not my intention. It's like I'm, in my mind, I'm going through could we afford that? Could we make this happen?
Yeah.
Could we? And unfortunately, I do it out loud. Therefore, I am a dream killer.
Dream killer. Dream killer.
He didn't grow up with Dale Kirshmar as a father, so he doesn't understand where I get this from. Trust me, I come by it honestly.
See, my wife's that way too. She's very much like a realist thinker.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what she was like, I'm very optimistic. She called me like, I'm very laid back to a fault of like, where it's like,
Right.
it's like where it's like, things that I should be worried about, sometimes I'm like, it's all right. I like to be optimistic about things.
Right.
So, like, when there's a negative energy, I just like to try to lift the room a little bit. You know what I mean? And some people like to be realistic, and I know, but I'm like, but, and sometimes they're like, okay, stop, Jordan. It's not okay right now. I'm like, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a little bit here.
Also, being, married or in a situation prior to this marriage where I didn't have a lot of money. Money was always falling by the wayside.
It was always a struggle, yeah.
There was a big struggle. It was always a struggle, and it was stressful, and it was awful, and I just know that I never want to be in that situation ever again, and I'm not going to be in that situation ever again.
So, I get it. Sometimes you just want to dream, not with the expectation that this is going to happen. It's just like, it's almost like talking about the lottery. Ooh, what if we win the lottery? That sort of thing. I think between my wife and I think we're both pretty even keeled in terms of money, responsibility. Hey, is this practical? Ooh, wouldn't that be nice? She probably, because she's the one that really handles our finances. She's the one that pays the bills and everything. She's the one with more of a grasp on what we actually can do, as opposed to my saying, hey, would you want to blah, blah, blah? And she'll be like, well, we really can't afford it this month. Okay. At that point, I'm like, okay, fine. It was just a thought. But it's never like, why are you asking that? We can't, like that kind of thing. So,
no, yeah.
But I think we're both kind of about the same in terms of practical, doesn't mean we don't like to dream. I mean, I know from time to time she'll be like, ooh, wouldn't it be nice if we could do this or that, But I'm the one that's coming up with that kind of scenario.
Yeah.
So
he'll point out a house and be like, oh, wouldn't that be great? And I'll glance at it and be like, whew, I wouldn't want to clean it.
You can.
Because they'll be huge or something. I'm just like,
right?
I know.
No thanks.
See, that's like me too. I'm always like, I'll see something and I'll be like, oh, that would be great. And then Emily, she always thinks of like every other scenario, every other possible but I don't think that way. I just think of, oh, that would be, and I go, oh yeah,
well,
I guess you're
right. There's a tree right in front of this house, and it doesn't seem that structurally sound, and it could land on us and kill our entire family. But
Terrible.
Other than that, it's a beautiful home.
Kind of sad. I guess I hung out with my dad a little bit as a kid, because like the other day he was like, hey, we should really get you another vehicle. Yours is almost 10 years old, which that doesn't bother me. I don't care. I've never been I got to keep up with the Joneses kind of person. That's not me. I don't care. I don't care what other people have. And I'm like, why? My car runs great.
Right.
It functions well. It's perfect for what we need. I don't want a car payment. He goes, well, who said you were going to have a car payment?
Right.
Well, why can't you just enjoy the fact that, maybe I want to get you a car. Well, I wasn't expecting you to get me a car.
Right.
I've not had a significant other ever purchase a vehicle for me before. Why would I expect it, now? Like, I don't know. It's just the way I think. I don't expect him to take care of me.
But don't think, though, that means Erin, because this is where Erin and I kind of differ on things. She does appreciate, like, say, good-looking cars. We'll be driving along in the van, and she'll go like, oh, look at that sweet teal whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
For the most part, that doesn't float my boat, but she appreciates things like that. I'm not a car guy. So, but that doesn't mean, she wants to get one.
Right.
She's just appreciating the beauty of it or whatever.
Right.
Yes.
So, whereas me, it's totally lost on me anyway. I'm not a car guy. I had friends, honestly, I grew up with people who could keep their heads stuck in the engine of a car and know what was going on. I was like, never appealed to me. I wasn't born with the car chip.
Yeah.
I really wasn't.
Yeah. See, I'm always willing to help out, but one thing that I'm definitely not is a handyman. I'll tell you. And I don't even try to pretend to be. I'm like, do you know how to do this? Nah. If it's not in my wheelhouse of things, I even have a little bit of maybe I could try to tackle this. Not even going to try it.
Yeah. One of the things
I'll mess it up. I'll mess it up big time. You know what I mean?
My wife will tell you, and actually, I think she's probably already had this conversation with Erin. My clothing habits. Okay. In fact, it happened 2 days ago. I went to get my jeans, and I keep a pile of jeans in my closet. Okay, on top of the dresser. And when I get a new pair of jeans just washed or whatever, I'll put it at the bottom of the pile, and then there are the newest ones, and I'll work my way. Anyway, so everything was dirty except for this one, actually two pairs that I keep at the very, very bottom. They're like emergency jeans. They're the ones when everything else is dirty. And the reason they're emergency is because there might be a little hole here or there. And she says to me the other day, I could see your underwear through your back pocket.
I'll be like, Billy, I see your honey, all bright and shiny.
I tell her, oh, nobody cares. Nobody's noticing. She goes, no, I'm noticing. Make sure you wear a shirt long enough that it's covering that. Okay? But I tend to do that. A lot of times I don't care. It doesn't mean I don't dress up when I absolutely have to. But a lot of times my daily wear is, it's not the greatest. Erin knows about my stains. I'll have a shirt that has a couple of bleach stains on, like, pinkish, whitish, sort of.
And if it's a black shirt, he gives me a black Sharpie.
I go, here, just color this in for me,
Which I tell him, your shirt is so old and faded. It's now more it's dark gray.
It's not a sharp black anymore.
Exactly. So I can color these in for you, but it's going to be noticeable.
So so with me, a lot of times it's a clothing thing. And she'll say to me, my wife, she'll go, you can't wear that, whatever.
Does she say Hart's going to notice that?
No, your name doesn't even come up in the whole conversation.
See, I'll do that.
But even shoes, I have really nice shoes that I don't wear. I wore them finally to that wedding that we all went to, the company wedding. And she says, oh, that looks so nice on you. Yeah. She goes, why don't you wear those? I go, nah, they're nice. I don't want it. She goes, but you have nice shoes. Why don't you wear them? I go, well, I want to save them for special stuff. They're like leather brown. They look nice, It's a little too classy for me.
Just a little too classy.
Well, I was thinking, so does your spouses maybe do they ask oh, does this look good or anything like that? It's funny, we had a conversation.
The answer
about
is
yes.
Yes.
I mean, it's funny, it's like, do you think I'm lying to you? It's like, no, you're giving me the husband answer. It's like, not the husband answer. No. I'm giving you the truth answer.
It's a trick. Dude, it's a trick. Okay?
The husband answer, I'm like, do you not believe me? Well, you're my husband. You're supposed to think.
I refer to
if it
Star
looks
Wars,
goofy, I'll tell you it looks goofy.
Yeah. So I had lost a bunch of weight and then had a super stressful year and put 30 pounds back on. So I put on something the other day and I was like, hey, and in my mind, I'm like, ooh, this might be a little tight, you know? And so I asked the husband, I'm like, hey, is this look okay? Is this appropriate? And he's like, yeah, it looks good. And I'm like, no, really? Because, theoretically, this probably shouldn't even really fit right now. And I'm kind of surprised it does.
Yeah.
But, is it too tight? In certain areas, it shouldn't be. And he's just like, why do you ask my opinion? I tell you the answer. And then you don't
then you
listen
assume
to anything
that
I have to say. And I'm like,
Exactly.
that's not what I was getting at. I would, he's always going to be my biggest fan. And for that, I appreciate the man immensely. However, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm going to, bend over and rip out my pants or my skirt.
Exactly.
It's been known to happen. Or anything else that could potentially embarrass him in a public setting.
It's always fun when she's trying to decide between one of two things. She goes, okay, you like this dress? Okay, yeah, that looks nice, yeah. Okay, go in the closet. How about this one? That looks nice, too. Which one do you like the best? They both look great.
You got to choose. You got to choose one.
They each have different things that are good about them. So it really comes down to what do you like? What's most comfortable?
Wow.
But you know what? See, and I've done that, and my wife hits me back with, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
And I just told you. I'm not falling for the trap. I'm sorry.
There's been times I've come to work and I've asked these two, okay, does this look okay? Or in my mind, I'm thinking, is this something I should probably retire? And I'll ask them because the husband always says, oh, that's fine. It looks nice.
I'll tell you the truth.
I
don't
know
care.
you will.
I will tell you.
Brutal,
I don't care.
honest truth.
It's like I don't have to live with you.
Well,
So.
and I understand. You have to, especially if you're going out with something, you're like, okay, this is a nice outfit, but like, is it too much?
Yeah.
It's like, I get it. I get needing another opinion. I understand that.
Exactly. See, my buddies get it.
I do.
My husband gets it.
As soon as they become your husband or wife, it all changes. Okay?
Yeah,
So the rules completely change.
You ask my opinion, and then I tell you my opinion, and you think I'm lying to you. It's like, what do you want me to do? What do I do? You can't win either way.
The other thing is with food. Okay, my wife likes so many foods that I don't like. I mean, she likes all kinds of. Well, they're not exotic flavors. To me, they're exotic. She likes
define exotic.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
it's like
now I'm curious.
They're not. She likes things like peppers and like
green peppers.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't even want to bring it up because it's like it's food. It's going to sound stupid because they're not. They're not exotic foods, but to me,
Why
it
are you
is.
calling them exotic?
Listen. Kevin's like a kid. It's like my daughter eats chicken nuggets, and that's her diet. It's like anything beyond that's exotic for her. So it's like Kevin.
My poor wife, ever since she's been married to me, she has a much wider palate than I do.
Yeah.
I like just a certain narrow number of things, and so she'll rotate the same dinners for me. I'm very blessed to have a wife who cooks dinner for me almost every night. But so one night it'll be this, and then one night it'll be. But she sticks to the predetermined things that I like. Occasionally, she'll try to make something a little bit different, just a little bit off the reservation, that still contains some of the things that I like, but maybe it has a little extra mystery ingredient to it. And she'll say, okay, now I put such and such in this. I hope you like it. I go, oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. But in my heart, I'm going,
So what you're saying is I need to call Donna and invite her to dinner more often because
well, that's what I'm saying.
I like exotic foods too, Donna.
As long as she's been married to me now, 36 years, she's had to, with the exception of like going out with friends and being able to get what she wants or whatever, she's had to just stick. Because she's not going to make 2 dinners.
Yeah.
But occasionally she will make something just for herself that she really likes, just to feel normal again.
I'll say my wife's the cook in the household too. I can cook certain things, but not like her. I'm not like she cannot follow a recipe. If I don't follow a recipe, you're getting like something that's alive. It's insane. You're getting the creature from the Black Lagoon is what you're getting from me. So, yeah, no. Without her, our family would be starving.
Right,
so.
exactly. There's got to be a hero in the family, man.
Yeah.
Somebody that keeps the others alive.
It would be peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every day.
Oh my god. No, and I grew up in a family who, my mom's side of the family was Armenian, my dad's was Irish. So my mom made all those good Middle Eastern foods, handed down from her parents. But a lot of it, I liked some of it. A lot of it I didn't like pepper, peppers. What's the stuffed peppers?
Stuffed peppers.
Green,
you don't like stuffed peppers?
No, with the burger, with the meat inside. My wife loves that.
Oh, so
she
good.
never gets to enjoy it because she's married to Doomkov. So.
I mean, the husband said he didn't like that either, but I made it once. He was like, oh my gosh, this is really good. I'm like, I've been trying to tell you for over a decade.
All these years you haven't enjoyed it. I've been the only one to enjoy it.
Oh,
you know?
man.
Now we can enjoy it together.
Exactly. Yeah. He also was adamant that he didn't like shepherd's pie until I made it, and he was like, what's this?
Now, what about shepherd's pie did he not like? Did he think?
I don't think he realized exactly what it was.
He likes mashed potatoes.
Yeah, but I think he thought it was like, had a ton of vegetables in it, where I mean, it has potatoes and, of course, with your mashed potatoes, but it's also got like carrots. I might put peas in mine, So it's kind of like a beef stew, and then you have your mashed potatoes over it, and then you put some cheese. I mean, it's
mashed potatoes go
delicious.
so well with everything, by the way. Like, a little off topic. Like, weirdly enough, you can mix mashed potatoes with so many things.
Right.
And
it's very versatile.
Right.
Good.
But I don't know
versatile.
if he thought I was putting, like, I don't know, eggplant or tomatoes or celery or something. You know
Somebody's
what I mean?
Because
he's
that
always
now.
like, I don't like
Let me try to put eggplant in mashed potatoes.
I don't
see what
like
happens.
this, and I hate
Fried
to break it to
eggplant?
the man. He's eaten a lot of vegetables he didn't realize that he's eaten. Like, there's been times I used to make this cheeseburger casserole, and the top was supposed to be mashed potatoes, mashed cauliflower.
Oh,
no idea.
Look
He
at
had
that.
no idea.
But see, speaking of eggplant, I don't do eggplant either. That's another thing.
See, but have you had fried
my
eggplant?
wife loves eggplant.
You gotta have fried eggplant. That's the way
It's
to go.
really good,
That's
yeah.
the way to go. My grandpa used to make it that way. I never looked back. I thought I didn't like eggplants either, but I had fried eggplant. It changed my mind.
I do, and you guys are witnesses. I do eat things that I didn't used to. Peppers now, like on a cheesesteak or whatever. Light peppers, light onions. I don't like raw onions, but cooked onions, as long as it's light, as long as it's not too heavy.
Your palate has evolved.
It has
just a bit.
definitely.
I do eat more
Definitely.
things than I did, say, 10 years ago.
A couple of years ago, we were like on a roll because we were introducing him to all kinds of different cuisine. Now he's kind of fallen back into his old favorites, so we got to try to bust him out and introduce him.
Meanwhile,
to
my
other
wife is
things
listening,
of other
going,
cuisines.
"Please do."
Yeah, because
Please do.
he'll be like, "I'm not gonna like that." We had Indian food. I'm not gonna like that.
We had
he actually
pho.
liked it.
Remember pho?
Oh yeah,
the
that's
soup?
good. Pho,
That was
it's
awesome.
delicious.
Yeah, that
And they
was,
said, "What level heat do you want?" I go, "1."
yeah.
But he's swarping down. I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it. And then we'd take him someplace. Oh, this is actually really good. Yeah, because we don't like junk around here.
We went to a Hawaiian place yesterday, or Saturday. Yeah,
It was
Saturday.
Yeah.
We went to Hawaii. And it was good. I didn't hate it.
No, yeah.
Anyway,
No, Jordan, I loved it.
yeah. Well, I got a wrap,
like
and it was
sweet
falling
heat is what I
apart on
got.
my plate. That was the only thing. It was like, I don't know. You shouldn't
Billy
use a knife
didn't-
and fork for a wrap.
Billy didn't get a wrap. He got a wrap.
Yeah, this
I
thing
mean,
was also
it was
stacked. It
massive.
Maybe
It was-
that was the problem. They
it was-
overstuffed it, I think.
It was a pregnant guinea pig, is what it was. Okay, so. But
Yeah.
it was
Your
good.
rap was about to have another rap. It's just what was happening.
It was with child.
Yes.
Yeah, it was large and in charge. That's for sure.
So spouse, we love our spouses. They keep us grounded. That's for
Yeah.
sure. And they're, you know what?
I don't know what I'd do without my man.
No,
I wouldn't be able to
seriously.
do anything. I would lose my mind.
If it was not for my wife, I would. This woman has heard my same jokes for, like I said, over 30 years, 4 decades, and she still sometimes laughs politely, but she's the one who really keeps me grounded. She's, if it wasn't for her, I would be a much, much worse person than I am.
See, my wife's that way too. I'll sit there. She knows like a joke of mine's coming or something. She'll know what I'll be saying next. She'll be over there rolling her eyes like, I
Here it
knew
comes.
this is, here it is. Here it is. I'm like, oh, you know me that well, huh?
So with me, funny goes a long way, and the husband is like understatedly funny. Like you would look at him and think that guy's not funny, but then he opens his mouth. You're like, okay, oh boy's funny, and he's also ridiculously smart. And I think he kind of likes to pretend like he isn't, but he really is, and he likes to tackle new things and all that. And whereas I'm more of a creature of habit. I mean, I guess I'll tackle new things from time to time, but he does it a lot on a regular basis. So.
He is funny.
Yes.
I've witnessed his humor, and he's hilarious.
Yeah. That's like my wife. She goes above and beyond, like out of your way to just like help, like whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is.
Right.
She just wants to help in any way that she can. Like we had to break down a shed for my dad, and at the time I was doing something this weekend. We had something for work, so Saturday we were doing a little media day. And anyway, my wife was helping my dad out, and I mean, like my dad was using a crowbar to like pry open shingles. My wife was using her hands.
Whoa!
She was like, "Arr!" Like my dad goes,
did she have gloves on?
Yeah, my dad, he was like, remind me to not mess with your wife. But that's what she is. She's just a helper, man. She likes to help out.
It's funny because over the years, being in this business, we've had people who we've met, my wife and I together, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're Kevin Hilly's wife," and she's like, "Oh yeah." She goes, "He must keep you laughing all the time." She's like, "Sure, my jaw hurts from laughing all the time." What a blessing.
Have you worked with him? Okay. So on the flip side, what's one thing your spouse does that drives you absolutely bonkers?
Absolutely bonkers.
Bonkers.
I got one immediately.
You got it?
Yeah. She, and I've told her about this, she minimizes compliments. Okay. I'll tell her, "Oh man, this is great. This is really good." She goes, "Well, I tried." "No, this is a great meal you did." "Oh, I tried." No, just say thank you. So
I think that's all women, though.
I don't know. I can only speak for that woman, but she's a lot of times I think she's doing it in a polite way, maybe, or whatever. It doesn't want to seem like she's bragging, but it was just like, whenever you do something that I really appreciate, just take the compliment. So
take the compliment.
It kind of drives me crazy sometimes.
But that's the thing. Some people don't know how to take a compliment.
Yeah,
that's another thing, right? Like I'm kind of that.
She's getting a little better at it from time to time. She'll say thank you.
Whereas I just don't. If people give me praise or whatever, I just don't know how to react to it. I'm like very whatever.
Like thanks.
But thanks, but I'm just me. Let's move on.
Right. Yeah. How about you, Aaron? What drives you crazy about him?
Oh gosh, he's a grudge holder. He's a grudge holder from way back. There's times I'm thinking, whew, better never cross that man.
Glad I haven't gotten him PO'd.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because, he may say, "Oh, well, I don't care about this or that, Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And he's not going to let up. It's once you're on the list, and I've been on the list a few times myself, it's uncomfortable.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so whereas if we have an argument or something, I'm over it in 10 minutes, and I just want things to go back to the way they were because I'm over it. It shouldn't be that big a deal.
You hate it when things are uncomfortable between you.
Yeah.
The worst.
His can last
the worst.
days.
Oh.
That's the one thing that if I could change about him, I would. And I know there's a lot of things about me that he wishes he could change.
Oh, I'm sure it's perfect.
I'm
sure if
not
we asked
perfect.
him, he'd be like, "I can't think of anything."
Oh no, he could tick off all kinds of things. But that's like the one thing. It's the grudge holding.
By the way, this is
not so much a forgive and forget.
This is the KATcast that we all make a pledge between ourselves that our spouses never watch. Or
yes.
So, here we go. Okay.
We'll have to be limited on our distribution of this one.
That's right. Mine's subscribe. What are we going to do?
We make a pact, okay?
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, so for me, it's kind of along that line. Like my wife has the coldest cold shoulder you've ever seen in your life.
I see.
And
our spouses have that.
Yeah, and you know it.
Yeah.
It's one of those where it's and it's obvious and it's bothersome.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Where you're like,
you mean directed at you?
Yeah, where it's like that's how I know I've done something wrong.
Oh.
And I don't know what it is.
That quiet.
But I'm and to me that it's like that
it ruins your life.
It does.
It
completely ruins your life.
Destroys me. I feel terrible. I'm like, it's just awful.
You will punish yourself way worse than they ever could.
100%.
And sometimes I do that. I think by accident, and I don't mean to, because I'll be sitting there and she'll say, "Are you mad at me?" I go, "No." "Okay, well, you just seem like you're." I go, "I don't know why. What am I doing?" "I'm not. No, I'm not mad at you. I swear, I'm not angry or anything." Now I'm angry because you asked me if I'm angry. But
I'm just a loud person in general, so sometimes I'm just talking normal, and I'm actually at a yelling volume, and I'm yelling. I'm like, I'm not screaming. I just have a loud voice, so I know my wife would say, you're a loud person.
Yeah,
no, I am too.
Husband's loud too. We'll be in public sometimes, and I'll be like, "You got to take it down."
Yeah, that's it.
No,
you're out of 14.
My voice tends to, and she says, "You don't realize." I go, "No, I guess I don't."
Yeah, I don't either.
But then I overcompensate, so I'll go, "Okay, how about that?" Okay, now you're ridiculous.
Especially when we're with my father-in-law, because he's a little hard of hearing. And so the husband will, "Hey, Dad, what do you love?" And I'm like, down a few notches. I don't think the whole restaurant needs to know. You know, what time Notre Dame's playing today.
Oh, my God.
You know, or what your work schedule is next week, or, you know, whatever.
My late father-in-law used to have a hearing aid that if more than one person was talking, he couldn't. So, like, you'd have 3 or 4 of us all talking. He goes, I can't hear any of you. You know,
my grandpa was like that. It would start to ring. It would start to go like, he'd be like, taking it out, you know? It's like, that probably is annoying.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it sounds like we're complaining about our spouses, and we did, tell you a little bit about what drives them nuts about us.
But if you ask them, I'm telling you,
trust me,
that's a whole podcast in itself, which you will never see.
Wow, we should get our spouses here.
That's what we need to do. Just have a complete reversal of it's just our spouses.
No,
the podcast
I'm afraid my wife would do that, and I don't want it to. Okay?
I think mine would too, actually.
No, I really am not ready to unfurl that on the world.
There you go. That's the 100th episode. That's what we do.
How about with our spouse? Not of them alone, but with them. How about that?
That'd be fun.
Because we do need to guide. No, honey, you don't want to talk about that right now, okay? So that whole thing. You might be onto something, though, Jordan. I don't know. So, there you go. Well, we appreciate your tuning in or listening in. And make sure you give us a subscribe, if you would, wherever you're watching or listening to this from. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, if there's everything that you want us to talk about, you know, or you're curious about, shoot us an email, catcountry@mailzimmer.com.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. Seriously, we need topics. We got a lot of them. We've gone through a lot. But we're going through, we're like, we've talked about this already, haven't we? Oh, we have.
And again, please don't tell our spouses about this, okay? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Like I said, mine subscribe. What am I supposed to do?
Unsubscribe.
She's going to know about it. She's going to know about it immediately.
You're going to be like, babe, we didn't get a podcast this week.
I'm going to get a phone call about this podcast.
There you go. It's another edition of the Cat Country KATcast.